Quick restart in 5-ish minutes. No progress lost, can restart immediately afterwards. Oh, okay. They're fixing the battleground stuff today. I forgot about that.
Are you new around here?
What's up, Renato? Oh, look, it said your name right. Isn't that cool? What, you're excited? Is that what you said? Yeah, you're good. You got time. Oh, she already hung up. Damn, she's quick. Waiting on the server to go down. Quick restart, you can log in immediately. All right. We can be in this one for right now until everybody's ready, and then we can move over. Well, I mean, I said in about 45 minutes to see if everybody was ready. But being ready is good. I said being ready is good. Oh, I might end up playing Dragoness with some friends soon. They're kind of bored with playing Tera because there's not much to do once you get to max level and have done kind of what's there. They were looking for things to play, and I mentioned Dragoness, and they're like, "That actually sounds like fun. We might do that." I don't know which version we're playing though. Tera is online. Time to go do beach dailies.
You're my kind of soldier.
Renato, if you're still here, what have you been up to?
Not a bad bit of land, huh?
What games have you been playing? You still playing Maple? Speaking of Maple, I got to talk to somebody last night for a little bit.
The Federation sounds amazing.
This ought to be hilarious.
I think Renato is already gone. Damn.
It's another for the Federation, fool. Everything's gone crazy, and according to plan. It's another for the Federation, fool.
I kind of want to play Sonic today again. Now that I fixed it.
I'm laughing, but with you. Or at you.
Something wrong? I like meeting people. People like you, anyway.
You don't get my humor, do you? must need help.
I think I need to update my GitHub page with more buttons. I should probably ask Ray how to do that.
You watch my back and I'll watch yours.
How to make a nested button.
Something wrong?
I'll actually ask him right now while it's on my mind. Go to High Watch. Any buffs? No, I think I'm good. I don't know what I'm doing right now, to be honest. I did my beach dailies. Nim is ready, I think. It looks like Outsmarted is ready because he's in the Discord. I just assume that you're on Tera already, Seraphis, because you're usually on before I am. What? You what? Oh, I was talking to Seraphis already being on Terra. I said you were ready, maybe. But Nim's getting on. Okay. Now Davi's messaging me. Talking to you, you were all tapped. I was just saying I assumed you're already on Tera. Doing your dailies? Okay. Popping now. Oh, look. Buffs. That I don't think I'm going to use. But that's okay. I think we should try to get buffs for Saravash because of just how long it is for the bosses. Okay. How are we going to get a priest to buff us? Global chat? Oh, I'm going to open up your elite boxes today. I drank a soda and now I just can't stop burping. All right, Seraphis, I have a question for you. If you would be okay with it, you can say no. In fact, say no if you like if you question it at all. Do you think you could be our buff mule between Saravash runs? You just say no if you don't want to. It's fine. How do you buff yourself? That's the downside. You wouldn't have buffs, but everybody else would. I can't think of another person that has a buffable level priest to buff us like every 20 minutes in Saravash.
You look rather desperate.
Doing extra hours, it'll cost more. All right, I'll give you. I don't know. What do you want? You can have my emerald. You want my emerald? A magical wand for your mystic. I can't do that because you can't trade anything like that from fashion coupons. You have like 11,000 Fed bills though. What do you mean? The best I can do is my emerald. I think. Because I think it would only be for Saravash, because it's just so tanky. And as soon as we're out of Saravash range, which is 35? Is it 35? Yeah, it's 35. What's up, Outsmarted? We're trying to figure out how to get priest buffs for our Saravash runs. Waiting currently. I believe we're all ready, but I'm just trying to figure out a way to possibly make Saravash a little easier, since it's so beefy compared to where we're at right now as a party. I'm also going to check matchmaking queue. Oh? What happened? So confused. Oh, welcome back, Renato. Yeah, no one should be able to hear you. The what? Tastes like... Well, I heard that part. But the first part? Oh. It took a second. There's one person in Saravash right now. Yeah. Let me see what kind of DPS they are. They're a heavily undergeared warrior. Welcome back. We called me. What? What did I say about your magical wand? I can't just magically create it. The best I can do is an emerald. Because it's looking like it's just going to be the 4 of us running Saravash, and that sounds rough. I can? What do you mean I can? How can I? That doesn't mean anything. Everything is possible for me? No. Except masterworking. Yeah. That too. Let me see if anybody in Discord is able to buff. After, I don't mind. Let me see if Vicar's busy. Okay, I got us a buffer. Just gotta wait like 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and start migrating over to the characters at Saravash entrance. Okay, and we're gonna move to the other Discord so we can go to Outsmarted. All right, we're invading. Hello. Yep. What is the game's max level? What level is everyone at? Okay. So I am on character. I believe Nim is changing over. Yes, she's on. I think she's up here at the thing. Oh, you're already there? Damn, you're quick. Alright, Sarabash has sent entrance. Okay. Our buffer is coming, so waiting on Seraphis to finish. Hello. Invite to party. Invite to party. Okay. Waiting on Seraphis to finish Gilly Glade. Gonna put some firewood in. Did you actually end up finding a guide for Lancer out of curiosity?
Honor to see you.
Oh, nice. Hmm. I mean, the gist of it's primarily the same. You're just missing some skills. Yeah.
For the Federation.
Yeah, no, I did not get very lucky on our gear. Gonna give that a GM to buff. Yes, Vikar's really nice. Um, you guys hear me? I think my Tera just crashed. Uh, yeah, I can't type any messages in Tera. It's just I can't type anymore. You guys see me? And you guys, yeah, I think the server just deadlocked. All right, let's exit game. Yeah, I think the server like actually deadlocked. I can't even close the game. I'm gonna have to. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to manually close the game. The server seems to have completely frozen itself. Yes. Yeah, it seems something broke on the server side. Popo is aware. He's looking into it. I don't know. I could open up RuneScape, but outside of that, there's nothing we can do except for wait. We can, if everybody has time for it. It'll take anywhere from like 5 minutes to half an hour. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Shit happens. But it's not like our EXP buffs are counting down while we're offline. Like it pauses, so like we're not really in a rush. The only rush we might be in is the summer event, and all of the summer outfits are going away this month. So no, it's not. I'm just saying, like there is that, but then you have to also go from 58 to 60, or if you just don't like Reaper and prefer something else. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if that also gets rid of the spring outfits as well that you were looking at. Yeah, but then you gotta remember she has to do level 58 to 60 on Reaper, which in itself is like a 10-hour grind, even with dungeons. Which I know is gonna take at least a couple more days. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. I know exactly what you want to play. Yep. That's what we were trying to fix before we all jumped on. Well, damn. Well, I don't know what I want to stream then, because I was gonna stream this, and then I didn't know what else I was gonna do. Because I don't want to do Gilly Glade and RG right now. For servers should be back up again. Copy paste it from where? Huh? Oh. Well, the server is back, but I think Nim wants to reschedule from tomorrow. From tomorrow to tomorrow. Yeah, same time is fine by me. We're just checking with Seraphis if that's okay. As long as that's ever good with everybody. As y'all prefer. Nim wants to do some other stuff and also has some cat things to do. And since server went down for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. And we're all sitting at the dungeon entrance, so it's literally just going to be a login and whatnot. Let me tell Vakar. That is true. We should get at least log in and move to a town, so we get rested XP. Yeah. So let's at least do that much. That's fine. I'll buy you another teleport scroll. No problem. Well, damn. Now what do I stream? I also need to check when I have to help with grass-related things. No, okay, so our front yard is just completely fucked by bugs, and getting rid of all of them killed like half the yard, half the front yard, and half the backyard. So my dad had to order a bunch of sod to put new grass in, and he is getting too old to move it all by himself. So I am now being told that I am carrying about half, if not more, of the grass, or at least taking it off the truck. All right, there we go. Now that we are in town, go ahead and exit game. Okay. Oh, she's already dipped. Okay, that's fair. Alrighty, I'll see you tomorrow. Or in stream. I'm gonna find something to stream if you just want to hang out and stream or whatever, but it's up to you. But alrighty, I'll see you later. Who Who is friend requesting me? Oh, Vakar. Okay, so I don't know what's happening. I don't want to really do anything on Tera outside of level, and now that leveling has been rescheduled, um, I've got like nothing on my plate to do right now. But I am gonna step away for a moment to be right back to double check what day the literal grass is supposed to be here, just to make sure we don't have to reschedule again. Okay, I think 2 to 3 days before I'm actually supposed to help with yard related things. Back to things too. Have a warrior to get up to 65. What level's your warrior now, Seraphis? 64, halfway down to 65. Are you? What are you doing to level? Doing the party thing and waiting for a dungeon. Sadly, no queue for Sabex or Mac. Mm. Is there really nobody there? I mean, Sabex is almost a whole team. Needs a tank. Nexus time now? Oh, that's right. I forget. It's just been such a while since I've done Nexus. I forget Nexus is a thing. Um, well, I'll let you guys pick because I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't feel like opening Terra. Like I wanted to play Terra, but I wanted to level on Terra, and I don't want to level by myself because that's boring. But like, I also don't want to do Gilly Glade and RG again. That just doesn't sound fun. You guys got any ideas? Or like a game I could pull up for my Steam games that would actually be of interest? Time to level my Mystic. I mean, I could level the Mystic, but at the same time, I'll at least jump on so that it's not just a black screen. Because the Mystic was being leveled with Nim's Gunner. SCH is the only answer. I wouldn't be against it if I had gear. I don't have gear, but I just don't feel like doing RG and Channel Works hell for months again to fail plus 12, 17,000 times again to ugh. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. I don't know. Play Peak. I'm not playing Peak, Davi. I don't even own it. Nor do I want it. I'm sorry. I'm just not a huge fan of games like that. Sky Cruiser normal. Dismal Rise hard. I mean, that's doable. Those are not very difficult dungeons at all. I don't have anybody to run with. I told you change your guild. I think I am going to though. Like I know I was going to, but like now that it's officially gone, like I'm actually dropping guild. Actually, I'll do it now. There. I'm officially guildless for the first time since launch. The thing is, I wanted to trying to think because the people who I normally run dungeons with, will I try joining Trisoft? If I can get in, I'm down. I would like to run dungeons with the the people that I was normally running my dungeons with to learn Sky Cruiser and Bathysmal Rise hard mode and whatnot. Which I've only done 2 Bathysmal Rise hard modes. But even they're kind of not playing right now because they're also in like the same boat of they just don't want to run the same 3 dungeons. Crazy how this is first time on Terra because all the new games suck. They do, man. They really do. Terra is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I genuinely have fun on this game. I just wish there was a bit more to do at 65 other than the same like handful of things on repeat. Didn't know Terra Classic existed. You were sad you missed out on Peak Terra. Yeah, Tera, I don't know. I feel like Tera is one of those MMOs that a lot of people either didn't know about or just never gave the chance back in the day. It's one of the slept on MMOs that exist. Other ones being like, oh, I'm trying to think. What were other really old MMOs that were just really good? Hellings, you didn't know about it until 2024? Oh yeah, that was like after shutdown too. There's a lot of just older MMOs. You'll find that for 22, damn, make me feel old. Um, I don't know. It's just the older MMOs that are fun. Like I've tried the new MMOs. I've played Lost Ark. I've played Throne and Liberty. I've played far more BDO than I want to admit. There's just it's just all bad. The thing is I've been playing MMOs since I was 13. That's 19 years. And all of the MMOs that I always go back to, that I always are like, damn, I really want to play this right now, is fucking MapleStory, RuneScape, Tera, Dragon Nest, and Elsword. Like I'm constantly repeating the cycle on these games. Well, I'll play them constantly for like 3 months on rotation. I took a really, really long break from Tera because I didn't have anybody to play it with at the time. But I kind of went through it and tried just playing this anyways. And I had a lot of fun. I still do have a lot of fun. Tera feels like it was ahead of its time. It was. It really was. Tera started a lot of things for MMOs. Only level 11, but you're moving along. You will end up spending about 40 to 60 hours to get to max level on like your first run through the game. Because you ideally would end up doing like your quests and your dungeons and stuff. Unfortunately, the player base has dipped on the server recently. Most likely just because people I mean, it's understandable. I get it. I'm in the same boat right now. People are just getting a little bored of running the same dungeons over and over and over every single day. And there's not much else to do other than Battlegrounds. Not everybody is a Battleground junkie. And then you also have, like, Palworld just released their full 1.0 version. A new game just came out that's doing really well. I don't remember the name of it. I think it's like Mistfall or some shit like that. Path of Exile just started their new league that everybody is playing. Like a bunch of things just dropped within this last like 2 weeks, and the player base plummeted at the same time. So I just assume everybody's having fun doing something else right now. Which is understandable. There's just a lot of actually decent things coming out. I forgot to say, Path of Exile is also a really good old MMO. If you're into the Diablo style games. Very complicated game though. Very complicated, but a lot of fun. If my PC wasn't so damn old, I'd play more of it. As someone that spent months smithing rune two-handed sword, skill issue. Hey, I was online, Davi, last night. You were on as well. I don't know what you were doing, but I was cutting down some willow trees and doing fires. Alright, let me, is there a priest here that I can get some buffs? I guess I'll do Gilly Glade so I'm not idly sitting here in High Watch. There's not, like, a single priest in High Watch right now. That's unfortunate. Look, the priest is here. Good morning, Gigi. Even though it's almost noon. Thank you, Seraphis.
Unusual lore.
There's just a lot that came out. And I'll be completely honest. My main interest right now isn't Tera. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, I really feel like not that I don't want to play Tera. I want to play Tera and I want to enjoy playing Tera. I just don't feel like there's anything right now in the server that interests me enough to want to like hard grind it. A game I've been waiting multiple years for came out. I played like 50 hours of it in 3 days. Now I'm just kind of chilling from that, waiting for mods and for content updates to happen for that game. I've got like a bunch of stuff on backlog I can go through. I'm considering starting up RuneScape again, just to have like a good time filler. I don't know. There's a lot of other things I want to do. The only thing that's boring is doing the same things. It is. And that's one of the things that kills games for me. Is logging in and there being like a fucking daily checklist I have to do. And unfortunately, instead of solving the issue of daily grinds and MMOs, they're like quadrupling down on the dailies. That's one of the reasons I don't play MapleStory that much anymore. Is Maple, as much as I like Maple, and I like the modern versions and having access to the Korean servers and stuff like I do, it literally just turns into a repetitive cycle of I have to log in. There's an event going. I have to make sure I do my attendance. I've got to kill 10,000 mobs this week. I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Oh, and then before you know it, 3 hours are gone in the day and you've done nothing you've wanted to do. Which is just shitty. It doesn't feel enjoyable when you do things like that. I understand the concept of dailies because they're meant for people that don't have time to squeeze in progression for what time they do have. But then there's a point where the dailies start to exceed how much free time those people have, and then it becomes a chore, and it's just like, I don't know, it's dumb. I think dailies are ruining MMOs, genuinely. And that whole concept is alien in old MMOs. Like, Tera has its dailies, don't get me wrong. But you go to other games, like you got RuneScape, there are no dailies in RuneScape. You want to go do something for 17 hours that day and not sleep? Do it. Same with like old MapleStory. There was never dailies and stuff in it. You just got to just do a bunch of stuff that you wanted to do. And yes, the floating islands are guild castles, guild sky castles. OSRS has quite a lot of dailies, except none. If here's the thing, if you never did a single daily in RuneScape, like claim your daily battle staffs, or claim your daily sand, or do your daily Guthix Rest minigame crap, it doesn't affect your progression at all. They are completely optional and non-required things to finish the game. You go to a game like Maple, and it's literally you have to log in to do this quest once a day in 7 different regions, because if you don't, you have to then wait until you have reached the specific threshold, because it gives you pieces of gear that you have to fuse together, and then when the gears fuse together, you finally hit a threshold of, hey, you can now kill these monsters in this area. And it, like, they gatekeep an entire end game off of your ability to log in and finish daily quests. It's fucking stupid. And more games are starting to do stupid shit like that. Release more content whenever they want on Classic, but they never do. I kind of understand it from both sides, to be completely honest with you. And sorry, I didn't ignore your message. I was just completely sidetracked on my own little tangent. The reason I understand both sides is I used to run MapleStory private servers for like 10 years, maybe a little longer than 10 years. And I handled a lot of the content updates, the balances and whatnot, class reworks, like anything that visually was added to the game that wasn't back-end code was my job. There was a lot that required back end to be done prior to me being able to do anything that I wanted to do, which means you have to also wait for the person doing the back end work. So it was just a 2-man team. It was me and a friend. It's also based off of a public source. So you got to remember, the source code that this server specifically uses is available on Rage Zone. You can go to Rage Zone and you can find the exact source code they're using and turn on the server immediately, which is what originally happened, which is what they originally did, hence why the server had the 10 months of downtime, because you could go find the source code, you could find the exploits, and you could abuse, crash, and leak all kinds of shit, which is exactly what happened. They do have the ability to add content from other versions and whatnot. I also understand the want to have a server with proper tooling and stability to actually maintain a player base. Do I also believe that the updates order is kind of dumb? Yes, 100%. I feel like they completely missed the point. They missed the mark on retaining players when the server was at a peak of 600. Again, we had a lot of brand new players that had never played the game before, and they did not fix the onboarding system for those new players, so that the things that needed to be very rapidly fixed were not fixed honestly rapidly enough. They are being fixed and have been fixed since then, but it was not done fast enough, and now the player base is on a decline, and the odds of getting those players back with that experience they had initially is probably not going to happen, which is extremely unfortunate. They are also doing this in free time while having both families and a job, so they don't have the time we want them to have to dedicate to fixing things constantly. And I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, they've done absolutely everything perfect and you're wrong. And no, they haven't. I don't think they have. But I also understand what goes on in the background of what needs to be done for something like this. There's also the fact that the Tera dev tools in general, after looking through Tera private server stuff for many years myself to see if it was something I wanted to get into doing, there's really not much out there that does a good job or isn't a massive pain in the ass to use. From what I'm understanding, from what's being told, so I could also be wrong, I could be misremembering, but they are also making dev tools from scratch to make their development process for the server way faster. And writing something program-wise from scratch to make the streaming line process to make updates for the game faster and better takes a way long time, genuinely. Made the leveling worse for every class but Gunner. See, I can see that. I think that there should have been some major changes done that were priority alongside server stability that weren't made, and it honestly kind of killed the experience of leveling. Gunner is overtuned to an extreme, from the fact of Gunner, even now after the nerf, still does a lot of damage, still has insane survivability, still has heavy armor. It's the class as a whole is so overtuned, it's insane. It can be the lowest DPS in the game and still technically the best DPS in the game purely because of its ability to survive and solo things. Real avatar weapons didn't punish Gunner is the issue. That is true, because a lot of Gunner's crits are just baked in heavy, or like hard-coded and baked in, while every other class relied on a 95% crit rate weapon drop that now doesn't exist. That's also one of my issues with Saravash. Saravash is cool, love that it's at level 32, however, it's designed and tuned in mind for characters having almost 100% crit rate, dealing 2 times damage constantly, which means the dungeon is like 35% tankier than it should be right now. I do believe that Saravash should remove about 30% of the boss's HP. It's tuned for an era that doesn't exist in this server at all. It does need to be fixed. The outfit you choose in character customization, when do you get that? So the outfit that you choose in there is actually just to give you like a preview of armors that you can end up getting later on. So you can get Federation bills from doing like instant matchmaking queues and whatnot, or you can get fashion coupons from killing BAMs or bosses. You'll start getting into those at about level 18, level 20. And those will get you access to a shop where you can buy cosmetic stuff. Specifically, you can buy like armor sets that you really like the look of but use them as a cosmetic piece. So those were basically like, if I'm remembering right, you're like level 30, 40, 50, 60. That's what your armors are going to look like as you progress through the game. It's just kind of like a preview thing for you. The leveling with Gunner being unnerfed, you're the fastest by a lot. Yeah. Gunner still absolutely destroys Blast of the Past. You have to kill all the mobs there to make it faster here? We did. It was still very slow. I think our first Cerevash run took us... Because we did it yesterday. Yes, we had some issues. Don't get me wrong. We probably ran around with some tanking issues for about 5 minutes. I will fully admit that, because our tank is brand new to tanking, and they were learning pulls and everything. Oh, apparently the server just crashed again. Sorry, party. There's nothing on your side. There seems to be a little bit of a server instability right now this morning. It'll be either fixed in like 5 minutes or whatnot. I would recommend joining the Discord server, by the way, to get any like information. They're pretty good on keeping you listed on what's going on or whatnot. And the game crashed. What was I saying? In Cerevash, it took us about I want to say 25 minutes to clear Cerevash in... Well, I mean, we were basically all full +9 SM gear. Did a server just die again? Yeah, it did, outsmarted. But it did take us 25 minutes. Like, our DPS, it was just me and on Sorc and an archer, and I think we had a gunner with us as well. Then we had a lancer, and we had Seraphis on Mystic. It took us a while. We were all like full +9 weapons and everything as well. It was just too long. I don't think 4 boss fights should be 25 minutes. It just felt like it was taking forever. It could just be a skill issue. I'll admit if it's a skill issue, that's on us then. I'll accept that fact. Gunner's burst fire and bot explosion were turbo fucked in Blast. I know that much, but I still think it does quite a lot. The Ellen race armor is provocative the further you level up. It depends what class you're playing, because there's a really big toss up between the Ellen players. There's people that want the version. You're the one with the discs. Oh, cloth. Yeah, cloth is like that. Leather Ellen armor looks like farmer clothes. Heavy armor looks actually really good and well designed. And then the cloth armor is literally just skirts and panties. There was a censorship patch added to the NA version where it turned everything into shorts and covered as much skin as possible, basically, on the Ellens. A lot of people hate it because censorship. A lot of people liked it because it fixed censorship. It's really 50-50. There's supposed to eventually be an option to turn on and off the censorship in the launcher settings. However, of course, they have a lot of other priority things beforehand before they can actually change that. And yeah, Gunner before the absolute gutting and blast one-shotting bosses was insane. Alpha does a lot of L and S, and half the areas don't help with that camera angle. Yeah, the camera angles are going to be like that forever. Unfortunately, with cloth armor, it's going to be like that unless you get like an outfit. Unfortunately. I wish I had a better answer for you. The only thing that you could check is maybe somebody in the Discord server has the patch to censor all of it. So... Ever crashed in mid hog fight and it killed you? That's alright. You don't really lose it. Early on, there is no downside to dying, until you start using crystals in your gear, and then you start losing crystals if you die without a crystal bind buff active. So don't worry about dying. You genuinely haven't lost anything yet. You have nothing to worry about other than the shameful run all the way back to the start. It sounds painful. Deaths do become very painful later on when you start progressing through things and crystals start getting very expensive. You forget to have a crystal bind on, you die, and you lose a couple crystals. You want to mount? What level do you have to be? So there is actually, if you're level 11, you should have a mount. When you leave Island of Dawn and go to Velica, you'll go run down for your red quest and talk to Dougal in that like room over on the northeast area of Velica in your minimap. When you're done talking to him, there's another guy in the room on the side. I think the guy on the side is named Dougal. I don't remember. It's one of the NPCs. But in that room, there's a guy on the side to the right behind a table that gets a yellow question mark. Talk to him, and he'll be like, hey, you need to go to Lumbertown and talk to this dude. And when you go to Lumbertown and talk to the guy, it's at the horse stable, and you get to pick your first mount. I have a screenshot from our Serafash gear at hand, maybe. Do you mean in Guildbank? No. But I can pull up a VOD and look really quick. Hold on, give me a second. I'll pull up VOD because I have it all streamed. Let me just do that. Watch today's VOD. It's up. Yeah. Okay. So here, this is the best I can do right now. Outsmarted. This is our current state of Saravash gear. We have a cloth chest piece. It's in my inventory. I got it from the run that we cleared. We need like a full set of cloth. We need accessories. But leather and tank gear is okay. And then weapons if they drop. Did Surface's subs expire in real time? There's no way it's been a month. Where'd your sub go? Is my chat broken? You are not subbed anymore. Has it really already been a month? Okay, so over here, Party Cat, over here, you're going to see the Valkion Federation headquarters. In here, there's going to be an NPC to talk to on this side, right here. And then it's going to make you go to Lumbertown. And there's going to be the NPC right here in this little spot at the horse stable. Found your seed? Alright, good. I'm here since 28th of June. Really? I don't think it's been that long though. When was the Oh no. I guess it has been that long. I just lost 10 subs. Shit, it's actually been a month already? That's insane. Time's going by too fast. Someone slow it down. Already annoying me since a month? You think that's annoying? That's not annoying. Someone wants to duel you? That's crazy. Here, let's go. Let's see if we can find Party Cat. Level 11. You're probably doing the Artistful Grace Bloom quest. The one that wanted a duel. Oh, I know that. I'm just trying to gauge where they would be in the world currently. Probably up towards this camp area over here would be the ideal location. I think they're gonna turn the server off though in just a minute because it seems like they're waiting for Nexus to finish before they like fully close down and try and fix the thing. Told me to spam a lock-on ability. Yeah. Oh look, I found you guys. Dude, my intuition was fucking perfect. What is Nexus again? Nexus is the Argon invasion up here. In Carnivore Front and Argonia and Granarchus. Oh, it's not a server thing. It's a VO event. There's an event going on. Wait for your HP to come back. I don't have a way to heal you, unfortunately. But I can do this. Here you go. There you go. Those bandages should speed things up a bit. Belica Outskirts event. Oh no. Is this going to be another one of those hell dungeon? Okay, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. It's going to be another one of those fucking glad PvP is optional. It's not. It's not. But they have just added a new system to stop people from ganking. It says PvP not active on you. So there's PvP in active areas. So you can't PvP in safe zones. You can't PvP in towns. You can tell by the icon. So if you look on my radar down here in the bottom right, how it's that little blue icon, that means you're in a rest area. And then the big wing, the big like massive wing icon means that you are in a non-rested area, but PvP is disabled. If it shows a bloody gate, oh, add, damn, how dare I? Oh yeah, 9 FPS. "16 FPS? Wait a second. 15 how? That's a bug. Bro, that's Cowfight Queen. Tera slideshow edition? Yes. This is the way I like my Tera. 2 FPS in a dream. Have I reduced my presets already? No. I don't feel like changing it. I don't want to constantly change my graphic settings over and over. That's annoying. I like to play like this? No, I just don't like to have to open my options, change graphic settings, to then go close my options, to do this at maybe 2 FPS higher than what I'm at now, to then go back into my options, change all my graphic settings back. It's so much of a pain. On a positive side, the online player count isn't like 500 like the last time they did this. Do you think turning off nameplates would help my frame rate? No. But those things died faster than the Calfight Queens. Okay, the more I'm saying Calfight Queen, the more I want to play RuneScape. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Look, there's Popo. Look at him running around. Little golden pig. I think they're not... Are they intentionally not spawning nightmare versions? Hold on, I'm going to be smart about this. We're being smart about this. Journal. Add location. Boom. Now I've got a teleport point. Ooh, Calfight Queen. I think this is fucked up Bellsprout. That's not Calfight Queen. Oh yeah, I love my slideshows. That's a fucking clown. The fuck is that thing? It's like the caterpillar from Bug's Life, except uglier. Do you think anybody has a higher frame rate than like 20 right now? Never did Wonder Home? Nope. I have never done any 65 content outside of what's available on the server. Lacking in my life right now. Why do you think I want the server to get more updates for things to do? I want to do other things. I'm tired of doing what's here right now. $20-man dungeon? I've only ever done 10-man, and that was Calcaic Nest. I had a lot of fun doing Calcaic Nest. 10-man back in the day. That's the only dungeon I got to do back then. That's why my Sorc is wearing the armor that it is wearing, is because it looks exactly the same as the armor I got from Calcaic Nest. It says PvE event, not PvP report Vermilion. It's a PvP server. You're not going to get reported for PvPing. What? Is Vikar listening? Are you lurking right now? Did you just spawn Kelsiac because I fucking mentioned it? Vikar is listening. Either way, I'm dead from the Kelsiac debuff. Sure, I'll use the scroll. Oh yeah, you wanted me to check if these actually did the right thing. They're not on cooldown, so they don't work. But it said I had 6 scrolls available in the interface. We finally tested that. Is it playing the same song again? It is. What the hell? Could you not? Yeah, no, Vikar is definitely listening to the stream right now and summoning Kelsiac. Why are you so mad that they have PvP enabled? Just don't stand next to them. It's not hard. It's a fucking Reaper. Just teleport. Everyone's so mad that they're PvPing. It's crazy. It's literally the dueling area. Quit getting mad. Holy shit, people. My god, is that all who's left on the server? Testing the new outlaw system? Yeah. If there's a countdown, it might be something to be looking out for. It's probably Darkon or something. Bomb incoming. It's fucking. It was the fucking Gilly Glade crystal. Okay. GG done in 2 seconds. I want that, right? Could you imagine if it spawned a chest for everybody that hit it just then? That would have been hilarious. It's had like 35 chests appear. Vermilion's the event itself. Isn't Vermilion like full plus, at least full plus 12 Renegade? The dude's geared out of his mind. Vermilion's killing the mods. I saw that. Complaining about PvP? I don't think they're complaining about PvP. They're complaining about the frame rate. They're great berserkers, Sorc, and lived here in VO. I mean, they're currently playing Gunner, if that changes anything. Yeah, I clicked on him and it said Gunner. It's so weird to look at your name and not have the little maple leaf beside it. Oh, look, it's Darkon. Saw that coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, soft lock again? I mean, possibly. Can I use this scroll? Oh, hey, I was able to use a scroll. It worked. Oh my god, they got fixed. They were actually fixed. I cleared hard mode. Yep, first hard mode done. There's so much PvP going on. Everyone's just mad insane ban. This is hilarious. Oh, it's IA? That makes sense. See how easy it is to get away from Vermilion? Like, hello? Just just dodge, people. It's not hard. It's actually not hard. I am curious what's happening now, though, other than just a giant PvP nightmare. Oh, there you go. I'll res at Safe Haven, that's fine. What the hell is this song? Oh, look, GM said no PvP area incoming. Why? Why are people complaining that there's PvP in a PvP server? Holy shit, people, grow a pair. Oh my god. It's the PvP. Yeah, this is literally the PvP arena, too. Oh, I was trying to heal. It's okay. Now it's back to PvP. Well, I don't think the event is done. Or it's not really an event. They're just testing some stuff, apparently. Is at least what was said. That was a huge crit. Aw, I was trying to pick up an orb. Did not mean to knock down straight. I pick that up? I can't pick that up. Neat. I like how everyone's just not even coming back anymore. Someone pulled out their low-level character next to them. That's crazy. Not like you could attack them anyways with the new system in place. You can't anymore? I know, that's the thing. Is that you can't. I think it's funny. Next time, put this event in a Nexus node. Oh, shit. People are so mad. Fuck, they wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes in BDO. Like, launch year BDO? Holy shit. That was fun. I also like how everyone keeps calling it an event, but it's literally, we are currently testing things in Velica Outskirts. Never once was this ever stated to be an event. Oh, I spawned in and died again. Oh, that's okay. I was tapped out anyways. But I don't think anything else is happening there. How did you load in being dead? Your character renders in area before your load screen finishes, so people that are already loaded see you before you see you and have time to react because you're still locked in load screens. You played the same game? I don't know. You guys get so mad my enraged crystals are actually working. That's such a good line. Holy shit. Oh, that's so good. That's actually great. Alright, back to chilling in High Watch and figuring out what else we're doing for the day. I forgot I have my monitor capture on. That's fine. That was definitely interesting. At least that was something to do for however long. How long was that for? Like half hour? If that? That wasn't that long, but you have to alt tab in Discord. Pretty sure there are people complaining about that now. They're really not. There's like 2 people complaining about global chat and one person saying, "So glad we had this bullshit event again. I'm betting another 20% reduction in player base." But it's like it was never said it was an event. Like they're trying to claim this as something it was never stated to be. But they said they might give us a reward at the end. That doesn't mean it's an event. Ellen headpats are the best. That is debatable. Having fun is your reward? Exactly. My reward was reading global chat and how pissed everybody was. That was fun.
Good timing on your part.
Let me clean up my inventory a bit. It's kind of nightmarish. Wars, hopefully you get your check today so you can eat. Yo, what are you gonna eat if you do get your check today? What's on the plan? I was just about to do something and it completely disappeared from my mind what I was gonna do.
For the Federation.
I was good yesterday, but since it's not set as direct deposit, you have to wait on the mail. Oh, that sounds rough. It's possible you won't eat till Monday. That's no good. That sucks, man. Is this our campfire? Our campfire is still here. Bruh, how? We put firewood in it. I told you. You put firewood in there and it keeps going for ages. You can get a campfire that lasts for like multiple weeks if you put enough firewood in there. Oh, you meant for party cat. Oh, I was gonna say. You'll be fine, you're fat. Even if you would be fine, that still sucks. America, I'm not shocked. That is true. Gotta get on that cup noodle life. You know what's crazy? Remember when, I guess I can't say remember when, but packaged like the little square noodle ramen stuff used to be like 10 cents a pack. It's like 35 cents to 60 cents a pack now. What the fuck is that? That's insane. We tested the infamy system. Where is my reward? Ooh, it's raining outside. That was a loud... You didn't hear it. That was loud thunder. Sounded pretty close. I might end up outside, sitting on the patio, playing the game. Yo, what's up, Kane? Happy Saturday. Hopefully your weekend's been going well. You got a Cerebatch Sorc weapon? Oh, nice. No drop. Oh, that seems like my luck. That one was close. A Slayer sword and another tank chest piece, because, you know, having that many of them isn't... Dude, my dungeon RNG from this is just getting the same gear on repeat. What are you doing here? Five-minute cooldown on Saravash? Ah. Mine's only a minute because Elite. Our global chat is still just exploding. How much is Elite? I believe it's like 8 USD a month. Or you can buy it on the trade broker for, I don't know, last time I checked it was like 7,000 gold. 7.4 thousand gold for a month. Really cheap to just buy it with in-game gold. Why do you need to join a party? Wait, why am I joining the party? Oh, so you can use the steward. Once you activate Elite, though, you have to fully close the game and reopen it, just so you know. Yeah, you're welcome. Ow. Oh shit, you got an emerald. Congrats on your emerald party. What's up, Miguel? I'm good. Just a little bored. Not sure what I want to do today. Kind of tempted to just go sit outside on the patio while it rains. Watch some shows on my phone. Working today. Hopefully work's going well. You're tired? Same. I've been having horrible, horrible sleep the last couple nights. The chest on the top of the rank's worth it? You mean the chest that spawns up on top of the thing? I don't know. I've just always ignored it. I'm trying to get the armor and the weapons. I feel like that's the most important pieces. Eating right now? Nice. What are you eating? I should probably do the same. I had a couple mini donuts for breakfast and a drink, and that's it. I should probably get myself some like actual food going. Drink water? I should do that too. Thank you. Oh, I talked to Miso last night. Miguel. She wanted me to say hi. Did I just get 2 necklace drops and that's it? 2 necklace drops and that's it. She wanted me to say hi to all the cart players that I still talked to. Alright. Got earring, ring, and 2 necklaces. Oh, we got a promo code. Stuff that we barely use. What? Why would you... Okay. I'll take a CCB and some strong potions. Shit, people complaining about free stuff for a 20-minute test. People just bitch about too much. Turbash just dropped 0? Yeah, I had that happen a couple of times.
Tell me how to help.
5-minute cooldown on a dungeon, that's mean. It really is. I need to add these to my sword collection. Yes, I have a sword collection.
A new face around here. I've been training too, you know.
Sword collection. Look at that. I should get rid of my duplicates. I have a duplicate here and a duplicate here.
You need anything from me?
And now we just go to your listings and then crash the prices on all of these because fuck people trying to gouge people leveling.
I'll bet nothing scares you.
I have crystal binds in here? And instance resets. Put those back in there. I want those. Alright, however, let me see what is happening currently. Because I believe I'm going to call it here today and cut it short and just kind of enjoy some relaxed time. Is there anybody actually streaming Tera other than me? I know the mornings have been very dead since my like 4-day break that I took. Nope, there's not. Maybe? What server is this? Oh, it's this server. And they're claiming their promo code. They're trying to claim all of the promo codes that they have missed. What do you guys think? Do I raid? What level are they? Oh, they're leveling. Okay, sure. Wait, do they even hold on? Do they even speak English? I'm not trying to be an ass, but like, do they? Everything is saying that they don't. Welcome, serve. I'll see you next leveling session. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Sorry for having to reschedule some stuff. I did check for me needing to help things. I should be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'm gonna have like a late start, or I'm gonna have a short stream, depending on when the sod gets delivered. But thank you guys, I appreciate it. And as much as you like Tera content and me streaming Tera and playing Tera, even if you guys have no interest in the game, I'd love to just hang out and chat with you guys while playing other things, if you would give me the time. If not, it's fine. I understand. But I will be back tomorrow morning, and I'll see you all then. Have a great weekend, you guys. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. Go drink some water, stretch your legs, do a jump a couple times. I don't know, jumping jacks, whatever works. See you guys later.